Basketball dreams were shattered for a returning basketball player. Antonio Mason was just named team captain before he had a chance to play his first opponent. A horrific car accident, splitting his car in two, ejecting the 22-year-old, paralyzing him. Right now, Antonio remains in high spirits and has regained use of his arms so far. At this game, he motivates his teammates and has hope that one day he will return to the courts. From the award-winning Voice News, this is Team Tri-C Sports Coverage. Go Challengers!
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for special coverage of the Voice News as we cover Tri-C men's basketball. I'm Bronson Peshlkai.
And I'm Daryl Maddox, and we're here tonight at Tri-C to support our challengers so they can try to capitalize on their perfect season.
That's right. It's been a phenomenal season in the pre-conference for the challengers as they are taking on the Niagara Community College this evening. Now, it's a special night here because Antonio Mason is here. As you know, he was involved in a very serious car accident in October, so he's here to cheer on his team.
Yes, as you all know, Antonio has had a long road to recovery, but he's going strong, and he has a ton of support here at Tri-C through faculty, students, staff, and his family is going to be here in attendance as well.
That's right. I had a chance to talk with Mason about his recovery. Almost 2 months after Antonio Mason survived a crash where an alleged drunk driver slammed into his car, Mason returned to the Metro campus to cheer on his teammates, but life is different for the former team captain who has yet to regain use of his legs.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's like one day you playing around with him, joking, shooting, playing one-on-one, talking smack, the next minute you can't even move and everybody just treating you with such emotions.
Mason said his physical therapy and small tasks like getting himself out of bed and getting dressed for the day continue to get better. Some days are good, some days are bad. He's grateful for all the support people are showing him.
It's still rough though. I'm just happy I got support like I do. It'd be rough without my mom and my girl and my son. And my teammates, they call me every night to joke around with me and stuff, so.
Mason's pride and joy, Antonio Jr., was at the game, getting as much attention as his father. Mason's girlfriend, Claricia Gates, and baby Tone spend day and night with Antonio at his nursing home.
She be there every day, all day with him. She stay nights with him now. We're at the new facility and stuff, so she like his ride or die. She be right on his hip. They do everything together.
Back in the environment he knows best, Mason said he's here watching the game, but he is also here to know in his heart he will one day return to the court to play the game he loves so much.
Faith, hope. So anytime you come around, you know, like, you want to get these legs moving so you can be back out there.
Mason didn't get a chance to play against another team in this preseason because of a suspension he got after a fight with some teammates. The morning the team was boarding a bus to play their first game in Chicago, Mason wasn't with them. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time, about a mile away from campus, involved in this serious accident.
That happened with family. It happens. Family get into it all the time. You know, we had a disagreement and it led to me being suspended for a trip. So I took my responsibility like a man, and God do everything for a reason. So resentment, nah. I just want to get better.
I just want my baby to walk. That's the only thing I want to say. That's all we wait for is the walking process.
And our prayers are with Antonio Mason and his family, and we wish him well in his recovery.
Yes, we do. There was a basketball game here tonight against Niagara, and here are some of the highlights.
The Niagara Thunderwolves in town to take on the Challengers. This was an intense matchup. The two teams were neck and neck throughout the entire game. But turnovers and a lack of rebounding contributed to a breakdown of team strategy. One example, number 23, Slane, didn't box out and failed at this offensive rebound. Later in the first, Connor Mabry heading down the court, makes the move, goes in for a circus shot, everyone going after the ball, Mabry pops a shot, rejected, Stuart Lee gets the points. Boosting some pointage here, Darrell Parker steps up for a three-pointer. It's in the bucket. And here's Antonio Mason watching from the sidelines, showing team support. Challengers up 9 at the half, 34-25. In the second, the game intensifies. The score was 65-64, up 1 for Niagara with less than a minute left in the game. Coach Mike Duncan pumping up the team, demanding better play. Parker attacks, jump step, battles for position, assist to Fambi for the basket, score. But the team is still lacking rebound pressure. Duncan not looking happy. In the end, Tri-C loses 76-72, bringing the record to 6-3 in pre-conference.
As our rebounding situation is really hurting us, and just got to get guys to want to box out. So I mean, over in practice right now, I think we got to just continue to discuss boxing out, and watch film, go over different decisions you should make when you're in certain situations, and let guys see their mistakes up close and personal.
Very important. Rebounds are big. Once the shot go up and he miss it, it's our job to get the rebound, and we go down and we try to get the offensive bucket. But when you give a team second chance points, it's going to be a long night. If you get out rebounded, or if just one rebound could change the momentum of a game.
Just playing harder. We know what we need to do, but we just have to do it. We need to listen to Coach and do what he wants us to do, and we'll win if we do that.
Just trying to get back on track. I just want to get these guys back believing in themselves, believing in the team. Right now, our morale is down, guys' heads are down, but I mean, this is what you need when you're trying to make a push for the Nationals. You're going to have these roadblocks, and it's just how you bounce back from them to show what type of team you are, because it's going to be tough games second semester, and it's going to get even tougher come conference tournament time.
And here's an update with the latest score. Tri-C on the road in Pennsylvania, where they played against Mercyhurst Northeast on December 11th. Tri-C wins 87-64 in that game. The leading player, Robert Fambi, who scored a double-double with 18 rebounds and scoring 28 points in the 28 minutes he played in the game. At the top of this show, we incorrectly reported that the men's team had a perfect record. The actual standings right now place Tri-C in 4th place with a 7-3 record in this preseason. When conference play starts in January, Cincinnati State will be the toughest contender in this conference. Cincy has a 10-1 record so far, with Owens out of Toledo in second with an 8-3 record. Also, congratulations to Caro Brown, who was named Player of the Week last month by the OCCAC. Brown is a leading scorer on the team with an average of 19.3 points per game, and Robert Fambi is second with 17.1 points. Jay.
We're seeing a lot more attendees at the basketball games this year. We spoke to a few attendees to find out why they come to show their support.
A couple of dudes that I grew up with playing, so I thought I'd just come out and support them.
All right, who are they? Which ones?
Robert Fambi, that's what we call him, Marquise Jackson, and a couple other I grew up with, Devontae McIntyre. I make it every home game. I try to come out there and support them.
It's exciting and it's thrilling, and I hope they win.
Okay.
A buddy of mine actually plays, so he texts me all the time and tells me to come watch his games when I can.
If you're a student and you're watching this right now, make sure that you get down here during conference season to support your challengers. I'm Jay and Marie Smith reporting with The Voice News.
When Antonio Mason came to watch his team play, he had just turned 23 a few days earlier. The Director of Student Life at the Metro campus presented Mason with several gift cards. Just another way the community has shown its support to Mason and his family.
It was his birthday on December the 7th, so he received some birthday cards and money for that. But then the rest of the items were gift cards and some additional cash for his baby, because he had a baby, not he had a baby, well, his son was born at the end of October, and he wasn't able to be there for the birth. So, a lot of people here on the campus, we heard about it, what happened to him, so we had put out a little request. And, they gave some really nice things, and then we presented it to him at the game on Tuesday.
Well, it's going to be exciting this next semester to have sports coverage. Be sure to keep it tuned here at the cccvoice.com as we continue to expand how we do news here at Tri-C. Thank you so much for joining us and watching our coverage. I'm Bronson Pechlakai.
And I'm Daryl Maddox. Thanks for watching The Voice.